Welcome to English with Miss Julia. This lesson is aimed at both beginners as well as intermediate learners. We read a story and the title is Sebastian's Grand Adventure. I encourage you to pause the video regularly, focus on the vocabulary and practice the pronunciation. That being said, let's get started. Once upon a time, in a peaceful garden surrounded by towering oak trees, lived a small, curious snail named Sebastian. The garden was his microcosm, a tiny world filled with endless discoveries. Sebastian loved exploring the garden's flowers, leaves, and soil. One day, as the sun peeked through the clouds, he decided to go on a grand adventure beyond the garden. I must explore the unfamiliar, Sebastian declared, his antenna quivering with excitement. He packed a tiny leaf satchel with snacks, dandelion petals and moss crumbs. As Sebastian inched along, he marveled at the world beyond his garden. He saw colorful butterflies fluttering and heard the melodious chirping of birds. It was exhilarating. Soon Sebastian encountered a bustling ant hill. The ants marched in perfect rows, carrying crumbs and seeds. "Hello!" Sebastian called out. "Where are you all headed?" "To the meadow," replied an ant. "It's a vibrant place filled with food and flowers. But beware of the muddy puddles. They can be treacherous." Sebastian thanked the ants and continued his journey. Along the way, he passed a shimmering puddle that reflected the blue sky. But when he tried to cross it, he got stuck in the sticky mud. "Oh no!" cried Sebastian. His tiny shell felt heavy and he couldn't move. Just then, a kind dragonfly swooped down. "Need some help?" he asked. "Yes, please," Sebastian said. The dragonfly used her delicate wings to lift Sebastian out of the mud and onto a safe patch of grass. "Thank you. You're very magnanimous." The dragonfly blushed. "It's no trouble." "Be careful, little snail," she said, before darting away into the sky. Sebastian resumed his adventure and soon reached a field of daisies. The flowers swayed gently in the breeze, and Sebastian felt serene. While admiring the flowers, Sebastian met a bumblebee named Bella. "Hello, snail. You look like a traveler. What brings you here?" "I'm on a quest to see the world beyond my garden," said Sebastian. Bella buzzed with excitement. "You must visit the old willow tree. It's the most majestic thing in the meadow." Sebastian thanked Bella and headed toward the willow tree. The journey was long, but the sights along the way were spectacular. Glimmering dew, colorful mushrooms, and glittering spider webs. When Sebastian finally reached the willow tree, he was awestruck. Its sweeping branches created a natural canopy, and its roots formed cozy hollows. It was like a sanctuary. Under the willow tree, Sebastian met a wise old turtle named Terence. "Hello, young snail," Terence said. "What brings you to my home?" "I'm exploring the world," Sebastian replied. "But I realize it's much larger than I imagined." "How do you travel so far with such a heavy shell?" Terence chuckled. "Patience and determination, my friend. The journey may be slow, but the odyssey is what makes it worthwhile." Sebastian nodded thoughtfully. "Thank you, Terence. Your wisdom is inspiring." After resting beneath the willow, Sebastian continued his journey. He decided to visit the meadow stream, which Bella had described as sparkling like diamonds. When he reached the stream, Sebastian gazed in wonder at the crystal clear water. Fish swam gracefully and dragonflies skimmed the surface. It was a tranquil sight. Sebastian dipped his shell into the cool water, feeling refreshed. He realized how far he had come from his little garden. "I've seen so much," he thought. On his way back, Sebastian stopped to watch the sunset. The sky turned shades of orange, pink, and purple. This is the most beautiful spectacle I've ever seen, he whispered. When Sebastian finally returned to the garden, he was greeted by his snail friends. "Where have you been?" they asked eagerly. "I've seen fields of daisies, majestic trees, and sparkling streams," Sebastian said. "The world is full of wonders." Sebastian shared stories of his adventure with his friends. They listened with wide eyes as he described the kind dragonfly, the wise turtle, and the dazzling stream. "You're so brave," said one snail. "I wish I could explore like you," Sebastian smiled. "You can. The world is waiting for us all." From that day on, Sebastian became known as the pioneer of the garden. He inspired others to venture beyond their comfort zone. Sebastian's adventure taught him that the world is vast, but with courage and curiosity, even the smallest snail can achieve great things. And so Sebastian continued exploring, discovering new places and meeting new friends, one slow, steady step at a time. Thank you for reading this story with us. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and do consider subscribing to our channel. This way, we may reach learners from all over the world and assist them with their English language. We look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.